Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about traditional astrology. This form of astrology is deeply rooted in history, through the Hellenistic period and the Middle Ages, into the Renaissance and new times. Traditional astrology employs a systematic approach that emphasizes the use of natal charts, planetary dignities, and the influence of astrological houses. In recent years, the interest for this astrology had been renewed, with many practitioners seeking to reconnect with these ancient techniques. This revival is fueled by the desire for a more grounded and systematic approach to astrology, contrasting with the more modern psychological interpretation that have been prevalent in contemporary practice. I don't say that psychological interpretations are not useful and good. They are, but it is not enough. By exploring traditional astrology's rich history, principles, and practical applications, we can gain a deeper appreciation for its relevance and significance in today's world. I will put below a link through an article about traditional astrology. Now I'm talking about core principles of traditional astrology. It's about the zodiac and its divisions. At the heart of traditional astrology lies the zodiac, a cycle of 12 signs, each representing different archetypal energies and characteristics. The zodiac is divided into three modalities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable, and four elements: fire, earth, air, and water, creating a complex system that underpins astrological interpretation. Each sign is associated with specific traits, strengths, and weaknesses. The zodiac serves as a fundamental framework for understanding the individual's personality, motivations, and life experiences. The significance of planets, signs, and houses. In traditional astrology, planets are reviewed as agents of change, influencing various aspects of life. Each planet embodies unique qualities and represents specific life themes. The relationship between planets and zodiac signs is essential for interpreting an astrological chart. The signs in which the planets reside reveal how their energies manifest in an individual's life. Houses represent different areas of life, such as relationships, career, and personal identity. There are 12 houses in a natal chart, each corresponding to specific life themes. The house in which a planet are located can provide insights into where its influence will be most pronounced. Dignities and abilities, essential versus accidental. In traditional astrology, the concept of dignities and abilities refers to the strength and effectiveness of planets based on their placement in signs and houses. Dignities indicate a planet's natural affinity for a sign, enhancing its positive qualities. For example, Mars is dignified in Aries. The abilities refer to placements where planets struggle to express their energy. For example, Saturn is considered in detriment in Aries. These principles are divided into essential, that are based on sign placement, and accidental, based on house placement, dignities. Understanding these dynamics allows astrologers to assess the strengths and challenges of planets within a chart, providing deep insights into an individual's characteristics and life experience. I have a link below about these dignities, essential and accidental. It's a playlist, actually. The importance of aspects. Aspects are referring to an angular relationships between planets in a natal chart, influencing how they interact with each other. Traditional astrology emphasizes the significance of aspects in interpreting a chart as they reveal the dynamics of planetary energies. The traditional astrology are working mainly with the main aspects. What are they? conjunctions, sextiles, squares, trines, and oppositions. It's very important. The analysis of a birth chart, the role of the ascendant, the house system. Astrologers use various house systems to divide the natal chart into 12 segments, each representing different areas of life. Two primary approaches are the wall sign system and the quadrant system. In the wall sign system, that also in Hellenistic and traditional astrology is used, each sign corresponds to one house, simplifying the interpretation and allowing for a straightforward understanding of planetary influences. Also, this is helping for rectification of the birth hour. This approach emphasizes the elemental qualities of the signs and their relationship to the houses. The quadrant system, on the other hand, divides the chart based on the degrees of the ascendant and the midheaven, creating houses of varying sizes. This approach allows for more precise analysis of planetary placements and aspects, offering a detailed understanding of the individual's life experiences. The idea is that you need to experiment with both of the house systems. I used to use Placidus house system for many years, but for the last 12 years, I used only wall sign system because it's very useful, very practical, and give good results. These Time Lord systems are techniques used in traditional astrology to assess the timing of life events and experiences. Two notable methods include annual profections and zodiacal releasing. Annual profections involve assigning a specific sign and house to each year of life, allowing astrologers to determine which areas of life will be highlighted during that year. This technique provides insights into personal development, challenges, and opportunities. Zodiacal releasing, on the other hand, is a technique that tracks the release of planetary energies over a period of time. By understanding which planets are activated during particular phases, astrologers can gain insights into significant life events and themes. Primary directions, the predictive technique that involved calculating the movement of the planets over time using the natal chart as a reference point. This method allows astrologers to anticipate significant life events based on the symbolic movements of celestial bodies. Astrologers create directed charts by projecting the positions of planets forward in time. The aspects formed during these directions can indicate critical turning points, transitions, and opportunities in an individual's life. This technique provides a deeper understanding of how celestial influences manifest over time. Solar returns are techniques used to analyze the astrological chart for the moment the sun returns to its natal position, sign and degree and minutes, making the beginning of a new year of life. Astrologers examine the solar return that gain insights into the upcoming year, focusing on key themes, opportunities, and challenges. Horary astrology is a specialized branch that answers specific questions based on the moment the question is posed. The astrologer creates a chart for that moment and interprets it to provide guidance and insights into the situation at hand, which are the philosophical foundation of traditional astrology. The connection between astrology and cosmology. Traditional astrology is deeply intertwined with cosmology, reflecting the belief in a harmonious relationship between the universe and human experience. Astrologers view the cosmos as a living entity where celestial bodies influence earthly events and human behavior. By understanding astrological principles, people can gain insights into their place within the larger cosmic order. When it's about fate and free will, this is a central debate in traditional astrology. Many astrologers view the natal chart as a map of potential life experiences, indicating both. It's about not the quantity but the quality, because maybe you live long life, but it's important that you decide if this long life is live in quality and not in suffering. Traditional astrology encourages individuals to navigate their lives unconsciously, working with the energies represented in their charts. This perspective allows for a balance between accepting certain life conditions and actively engaging in personal growth and transformation. With the help of traditional astrology, we can do the following: to understand ourselves and our potential, to forecast life events, to choose favorable and auspicious times for specific actions or events, to answer of specific questions, to understand our health and well-being. No matter what astrology do you use, you should make a combination and to experiment and to understand. The worst situation in astrology is to refuse to understand also traditional astrology. This can be very helpful also for modern astrologers to understand how the astrology is working. So I wish you all the best. I will let down below some links about all these things that I'm talking about, playlists, articles, and so on. If you have any questions or comments about traditional astrology, I am waiting down below on this vlog. And don't forget that I will make a serial about traditional astrology. Bye bye.